guys. So, before we start the video, I just want to introduce you guys to my friend Clarence. Here, Clarence has a new show on the Cartoon Network. I'm gonna show you a clip.
The burgers here are good, the chicken nuggets are good, the fries are good, and the soda pop is really good.
I only like the fries here.
What? You don't like the burgers?
No.
What about the nuggets?
Nope.
Not even the burgers?
No.
What about the fun dungeon?
So I watched the first episode, and I really like it because of the animation style, and also the whole show just reminds me of the things that I used to watch when I was a kid, back in the 90s. It's very, it reminds me of a simpler time. So click on Clarence's face right down there, and you can check out the first episode as well, or you can just watch it on the Cartoon Network, 7 p.m., 6 Central. I love this little guy. Me and him are gonna be best friends. Seriously, click it and watch Clarence. Hey guys, what's up? So, I made this video about whales long time ago. I think it's time we dig up this corpse and reevaluate our opinions. I still hate them. Thank you. Alright, that's a great video. Alright, wrap it up. Okay, shut her down. It's Whales 2. This time, it's personal. So I should warn you right now, if you're a big whale fan, a whaler as they're called, wait, which one's the whaler? Is whaler the one where they capture the whale and murder it? Or is that cries a lot too? What do they call whale fans? I don't know. Well, if you're a big beluga head, you're probably gonna want to close this video right now. That's right, we're gonna cover the hard facts about why whales are stupid. So if you follow my vlog channel at all, you'll know that when I was in Orlando, Florida, I went to see SeaWorld, and if you're planning on going to SeaWorld, don't tell anyone, because they will not shut up about blackfish. Didn't you see that very one-sided documentary about SeaWorld and the whales? Yeah, I did. And you're still going? How could you, sir? If you're sitting there thinking, Matt, if you saw blackfish, and then you went to SeaWorld after seeing blackfish, that kind of makes you a really horrible person. I say shut your mouth. It's not like they're just taking all these whales, putting them in a small tank of water, and just raping them repeatedly. They're doing a lot of good things. Where else are you gonna go where you can go see a shark up close and personal and also drink a beer at the exact same time? Correct me if there is some sort of underground society of people who own large tanks of water and fill them with sharks. Like there's some sort of back alley congregation where you go and knock on a door 3 times and a guy will pop out, hand you a beer, and also let you come see a shark. Let me know where that is in the comments below, because I'm vaguely interested. All whales look really smug, like they've got this really good secret and nobody gets to know. If whales were humans, they would be the type of people who would make inside jokes with themselves and then just never tell anybody what they're giggling at. Look at them there, with their little grins like they're better than everybody else. Yes, these are all the same pictures as I used in my last video, but look at this guy. Look, doesn't he just scream, "Oh, I know something that you don't know, and guess what? It's funny." I don't get why everybody wants to go see whales anyway. All you're really paying to see is this lady hold out her hand, and then a big sack of skin with a mouth comes out and she touches it. Whoa, that's not a whale. Don't show the clip of the guy in the tank. Do you think that after God made the whale, he looked down in the toilet and was just disgusted with himself? The only really cool part about a whale is that they do an awesome impression of somebody letting air out of a balloon underwater. Because that's all they really are, is just a balloon full of air with some guts and a brain. And besides the balloon underwater, they are also really good at doing old man coughing into microphone. In my last video, I talked about, you know, where do all the dead whales go? What happens to dead whales? I did some research. I did the research. Turns out they get eaten by other animals. So, whales are just fish food. You know how when you have an aquarium and you put fish in it and then you gotta sprinkle that weird dusty green stuff over top? I don't know what it is, but the fish love it. That's a whale. That's you being a whale, feeding the fish. They either do that, or they float up to the top, bake in the sunlight, and then just explode. Now, I'd like to finish up by giving you a few reasons why I'm better than a whale. Sometimes when a whale breaches the water, it's not because it needs to feed or breathe. It's because another whale is holding it to the surface trying to have sex with it. And underneath that whale is another whale holding that whale up so we can try and have sex with the other whale. I don't need a wingman like that. When I'm engaged in sexual activity, there doesn't even need to be another person in the room. I'm quite good on my own. That's right, the old whale sex masturbating in the pool joke. That's the kind of A+ material you get from somebody like me. I think I'm funny. I don't need anybody else to think I'm funny. Last time I checked, I don't have a blowhole, so the risk of me spraying you is very low. These are just facts. I'm just doing very little research on this. If people were waiting on a boat to see me in the water, I wouldn't disappoint. You wouldn't have to wait long. I would be there for you. Whereas whales, they do whatever they want. I don't have a name like Killer, or Sperm, or Humpback. My name is Matt. I mean, you'll have no problem introducing me to your parents. I never swallowed a small man named Geppetto, and I never would. If your name's Geppetto, you've got nothing to worry about. I realize that can be taken a few ways, and you should take it all the ways, because I would never swallow Geppetto. It's supposed to be a Pinocchio joke. If you laid me down on the street, I would not be bigger than a school bus. I'm not making a comment about the whale's immense size or weight. I'm just saying I'm a lot easier to transport and probably a lot more fun on car trips. Everybody wants me on their road trip because they don't need to keep me moist. Oh, and also if you need to tell me something, I'm a great listener. I don't interrupt you with I also don't stink like fish. If we were in a pool together, I wouldn't splash you. I respect everybody's personal space, because there's nothing more annoying than somebody with a big tail just slapping it around, getting everybody wet from the waist up. Some people don't want to be wet from the waist up. And what's the whale do? It gets you wet from the waist up. I don't know why I needed to prove that I was better than a whale, but I just did. I will admit whales do have one thing over me, and it is that you can sell an album of a whale trying to get laid, and people will listen to it before they go to bed. I don't really have that. Who wants to fuck sex? Consensual sex? Please? Feel free to make that your ringtone or do whatever you want to do with it. I guarantee most people would not find that kind of thing soothing and calming, and you know, it wouldn't put them to sleep anyway. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully it offended somebody and they can direct their hate to me in the comments below, or if you're lazy, just do it on my Facebook and Twitter. I love reading all your Facebook posts and your tweets. I'm just delivering the facts right to your face. And if you haven't seen the original whales video, check out the link in the description. Personally, it's one of my favorite videos I've ever done. So for everybody who has been wondering, Matt, where are all the Dare MattGs? That's the only reason I subscribe to you. I've slowed down making Dare MattGs. I'm gonna do one a month, because that way I can make them way better and way longer with much more entertaining content, rather than just farting at one every week and not being very happy with it. So if you're waiting for a new Dare MattG, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links will be in the description. I always go on there and tweet when I'm making one and ask for dares and questions on there. So I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to lose your nipple. I have this pain in my heart when I look at pictures of kittens. Please help. Oh well, Killa, there's not much I can do, but I do have something for you.